I seen some other United fans as well. It's quite like there's a lot happening here, and I said this morning because I wanted to see how the community felt. I was like, how do people feel about this Sancho thing? Like, are people really locked in, like, to see what's happening, or is it like he's at Chelsea now, mate, don't care? So I just wanted to see, Saeed, what you're saying. I see you and Nuruddin going at it.
Yeah.
Where are we at with this Sancho thing? I didn't want to bring you into this as well. So, like, do you care? Like, what should we be looking? What's going on? Is it still to do with Ten Hag? Hold that. It means that he should be playing for us, or is it like, nah, he had his chance. It didn't go good. Wish him well. Bye. Like, where are you not at?
But my thing is that I don't think we should ever have sold him to Chelsea. I think that was crazy, man. The fact that United sold him to Chelsea, whether you think he's good enough or not, like, you don't make a deal with the enemy, especially when they gave us Mason Mount. Like, they gave us Mason Mount for 60 million, and we gave them a talented player. Whether people like he's not played at United or not, we gave them a talented player that could work in their environment. So I just thought, for me, it's crazy that United sold him. I wanted to go to Juventus, out of way, out of sight, out of mind. You know what I mean? Just, we don't have to worry about him. My thing is, on the watch along, I was doing a Chelsea hate along, so I was kind of hating on Chelsea anyway. So I'm not really.
Yeah, you want to see. We always want to see that.
Yeah, I'm wanting Chelsea to lose, but the fact that Sancho got the assist, I was like, yo, like, wagwan. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, the Chelsea fans who were in my chat just moving mad. They were like, yo, Sancho's cooking, da-da-da-da. For me personally, there's only one player I've hated on here when they leave a football club, and that is, for me, Di Maria. Because the way he left, and the way he went down, and the way he was talking about us, and the way he drank, was it the Heineken? He tried to do that with the Heineken.
Not Tevez.
Tevez, oh, sorry, you know what? Tevez as well, that's a big one as well. So there's certain players I'm like, yo, I don't like them. Sancho, I'm not going to hate on him, because at the end of the day, he's not really done anything for me to hate on. You know what I mean? I looked at that Ten Hag situation with the manager. I just thought, for me, Ten Hag didn't need to say what he wanted to say. And if he did say it, then Sancho had every right to defend himself. That's where I kept it at. The line was drawn then. Obviously, me and KG have gone back and forth on that. I believe, for me, he's a talented player. And I believe in the right environment that he will have at Chelsea, I believe he'll do well. I really do. I think he's got probably a better foundation at Chelsea, where they're going to probably play better football than us in terms of technical football, where they've got players like Cole Palmer, players like, Enzo and whatnot, that are going to be playing on the ball, and maybe as a manager that suits him. So for me, good luck to him. I ain't got no bad kind of ill. And obviously Nuruddin was going mad because he was like, yo, that man sold us Mason Mount, and we gave them, Sancho for 25 million. Nah, F this. And obviously he went at Sancho because he was like, yo, why did you go to Juventus? I explained, bro, Juventus didn't want to pay the money up front. They didn't want to do that.
We can't. This ain't the football manager. We can't.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, yo, bro, relax. Obviously,
Sancho wanted Chelsea, though. Sancho wanted Chelsea. Like, my thing is,
he wanted Chelsea, but he wanted Juventus as well, Thiago Motta was like, yo,
that's his team. Chelsea's his team, bro. Like, he's home. Like, it's one of those ones where he wanted to play in the blue shirt, and we just have to accept it. Like,
but there was Thiago Motta did want Sancho, and he's been abroad before. Let's not act like he'd not been abroad. Like, that was a suitable move. But when you look at it, you're like, you know what? Chelsea's home.
Guys,
let me go to Chelsea.
Let's be real, though. Sancho is in London, bro. The guy's at home, does no language barrier. He's blessed. Like, he done the Dortmund thing because he was at Man City and he needed to start, and he knew Pep was going to take forever. Sancho would have never waited as long as Foden did. So he had to make a move on. Now he's comfortable. He's in London. He's at his boyhood club. He's blessed. But then we have to be honest and say to ourselves, with the Sancho that we had, yes, he didn't get that many chances, but Sancho was here from Oli era. Ten Hag didn't sign Sancho. And what you have to do is force yourself into the equation. Ahmad, for instance, has made Ten Hag say, I'm playing you. Now to the point where Ahmad's completing, he's completing Ahmad is forced Ten Hag.
What, you think it's just because Anthony's dead that's happened?
No, I don't trust Ten Hag to keep playing Ahmad as well. When he
took off Rashi and kept Ahmad on the field.
Bro, he dropped him for Liverpool game, bro.
But still, I believe that he's really starting to. Ahmad is the biggest creator, and Ten Hag knows I'm not going to drop a player that's doing well. We can be honest. We saw Ten Hag leave out Casemiro when McTominay had a good start, when he had that purple patch. So you telling me he's going to drop a good thing? He doesn't drop something
he don't care, bro. He's dropped Anthony, the guy that he's brought for 90 million. This guy has no loyalties, bro.
No, but
His
we
main
all
guy
know
from
this.
90
We all,
But
from
ain't
90
that, ain't that a good
No,
thing
that's-
though?
no,
it's not, no, what I'm saying to you is when KG talks about he's gonna play Ahmad, bro. Listen, the guy, he has literally brought in Anthony, his main guy, and dropped him. Yeah, what do you think he's gonna do to Ahmad? He's gonna drop Ahmad
no,
when
but
he
wait,
wants to.
can we be right about one thing about this manager? When he brought in Matthias De Ligt, yeah, and we all know how he feels about De Ligt. Brother, my guy said Harry Maguire had a good game in the first one. You start again. He's one of those managers that won't shake it up if he's happy with what he's seen on the pitch. So I believe that Ahmad will stay in.
Yeah,
Just
Joe,
personally, I just
Joe on
think
the
Let's see, man.
Joe on
I don't
the
trust this manager. I really
the
don't.
the Sancho thing. Just to put
Yeah.
that to bed. Jadon Sancho was shit for Manchester United. It's as simple as that. He didn't put two good games together. He was just even like the argument of Ten Hag and Sancho, which I backed Ten Hag on, just for everybody. I did back Ten Hag on that one. So you think I've not got one big agenda. Forget that. Put that aside. Was Sancho worth fighting for? I think we got an absolute deal for Sancho at 25 million. Let's not forget the 10 million from Dortmund. So let's not. So 5-year contract that Sancho had. We're not paying his wages for the last 2 years of that. So there's 26 million that the club are having to bank just because of the shit that we've been left in from Murto and Arnold. We got 10 million from Dortmund for last year in that loan, 25 at the end of this one. So there's 35 million for Sancho for 2 years left on his contract of 5. So football business, I think that was a good deal for a player that was absolute dross for Manchester United, in my opinion. I didn't like his attitude. I didn't like the way he walked around the pitch. I didn't like his work rate. I thought it was a bad influence on Marcus Rashford. I feel like when he went down in that game against Arsenal, Rashford's season was completely curtailed, and Rashford needs to pull himself out of that now that Sancho's gone, and that's up to him. But on this whole, was Sancho worth it? Is he going to let Sancho go to the circus, which is Chelsea? This is a team that, like, literally. Oh, by the way, was that right that Jadon Sancho was bigging up his move to Chelsea, saying that it was because of the manager and Maresca because of his time at Manchester City?
Yeah, and he
Maresca coming in
wasn't there
2 years after Sancho had left. So he didn't actually deal with Maresca at Manchester City. Was that right?
No, I think they kind of had some
literally, look, the reason he went to Chelsea was because the guy who recruited him as a school kid, he's in Chelsea's recruitment team. That's why he's gone to Chelsea.
Shields,
There's someone there who he actually knows. So, you know what? For Sancho's side of it, there you go. That's it. You've gone and made your decision because you feel the environment is better for you there. It suits him better there. KG's right on that one as well. I feel like good move for him. United can't think about what they're giving away. They have to look after number one. Number one is Sancho is in the way. Will we be able to spend 25 million on a player next summer because we got rid of him? Yeah. Will he suit the team better? Yes.